Pops into my mind is my grandfather and my father. If you're going to do a job, I just want to say it was hell. I've never been so sick in all my life and felt so separated from everybody. It was like I was here and the world was out there. It was strange. And Pat hates to get up early.
Not a morning person. Yeah.
It's very, very, very serious. And get help right away, immediately, thanks to Pat. We got to the hospital and had excellent care from there. They took blood and they took blood and they took blood. And then they took more blood. And from that they decided it was Listeria infection and went into my blood. And I was like a wet noodle, not even that strong.
Scarier adventures we've had.
Yeah.
About the second day of in the hospital, they said it's Listeria. And once I remembered what that was, realized how deadly that can be. And they start talking about they have to do some scans and to make sure it hasn't gone to her brain and given her meningitis, which scared the death out of me, or to an inflammation of her heart, which also could be, very serious. So the whole thing was really quite scary.
People that are over the age of 65 is they tend to eat less diverse diets, right? So they like to eat the same thing, or they might be living alone, no longer having a family with them. And so they might take a cantaloupe and cut it up and then put it in the refrigerator and eat it over the course of 10 days. That gives the Listeria lots of time to grow.
Very loving, very grateful.
For people that have a compromised immune system, and people over the age of 65, as we age, our immune systems are not as robust as they once were. When you're pregnant, your immune system's also taxed. And what can happen is the Listeria, the pathogen, can cross from your gut into your blood and causes invasive illness. I always say, when in doubt, throw it out. So if you have deli meat sitting in your refrigerator, or quite frankly in your freezer, and you don't know where it came from, I would recommend being cautious, right, and not necessarily risking serious illness and throwing it out.
Any what?
Health scares like this before.
We have grandson and family.